Hi there, welcome to Xposed TV, brought to you by Stealth Productions. I'm Sarah, your host for the rest of this episode of Xposed TV. We're featuring an incredible woman who's been wearing multiple hats ever since I've met her. And some things just won't change. The statement behind every man there's a good or better woman needs to be re-examined, especially in our next guest situation. She's the woman behind the entire G6 Revolution band. Now, you've seen the talents and heard their work. Someone came up with the idea of putting them all together and making it work. Well, did it work? Absolutely. Our next guest is credited for that. Not sure if this band would have taken off had it not been for her. She's known to many as the hair guru. As it may, she's a professional in hair and makeup to many actresses and professional celebrities here in New York. She's taken on the managerial position for G6 Revolution because she saw what we're all experiencing now and wanted to bring that to the masses. She's no other than Rita Seebachan. Welcome to Xposed TV. How are you?
I'm very good, Sarah. Good to be here.
Absolutely. We've been waiting for this, and it's finally here.
Well, it's definitely a pleasure finally to be on Xposed TV along with Stealth Productions.
Absolutely. Now, tell me, what came first? G6 Revolution, then the talents? Someone's mentioned this in the past, but from Rita, G6 Revolution first, then the talents, or how did you come up with the whole idea of G6 Revolution?
Well, the talents were there. It was definitely there. Our band is formed of many talents. They're all experienced musicians and vocalists, and from previous bands. And you know, we wanted some change, and together with that, that drive for change, there were 6 foundational members that got together and formed G6. And the name came about because it was 6 of us. And of course, you know, G6 is a very fast-moving aircraft, and that's exactly how our band operates. So we thought it only fit right to use that as our title, the G6, and the revolution, of course, to make that change happen for music and music's sake.
So how awesome is it to work with these talented individuals on a daily basis? Because I know you guys get together all the time. How is it to work with the talents?
The talents are amazing. I mean, I personally feel that it's a blessing to have all these talents in one band. Usually you have, you know, from a managerial point of view, when you're getting together with a band, you technically have to like pick and choose talents to get what you want for that right mix. I believe G6 has that perfect mix because everybody brings something different to the table, and together, when we get together, it forms the right mixture for a perfect band.
Absolutely.
And the talent speaks for itself. We have the 3 musicians, our lead keyboardist, Rajan Rama, our drummer, Pepe Tyrone Matthews, and an excellent bass player, Joel Chan. And he, together with those masterminds, put together with our 4 lead vocalists, they're unstoppable. The talent just speaks for itself.
Okay, and we've recorded, you were there, you've seen the band recorded in the Stealth Production Studios. We want to share one of those performances with our audience, and we'll be right back with more Q&A for Rita, talking about G6 Revolution. So keep it tuned right here.
Hey, check. Tell her try your best just to make it quick. Woman tend to the sick. Yeah, 'cause there must be something she can do. This heart is broken into. No, hey, it's a case of emergency. There's a patient by the name of Rodney. I say, what you say? Only you alone can quench his thirst. Hey, my night see no duck. Wanna see no duck. I need attendance and minors around the clock. You know what? 'Cause there's no prescription for me. Yeah. She's the one, the only remedy. Hey, that's why I say night nurse, yeah. Boy, only you alone can quench your thirst. My night nurse, yeah. Boy, 'cause the pain is getting worse and worse. Yo, keyboard man, give me a solo one time. Hey!
Now, you've got a fascinating relationship with your band members. You've known quite a few of them from previous bands and previously. Has the sort of relationship you've had always been that way? Or has it grown into that as you know, and is it a growing something as the day goes by?
Well, originally our team started bonding through music. We started doing soundtracks together. That was the original relationship that we all bonded together with. Mm-hmm. And from that, we escalated into a really tight relationship as friends, you know. And that bond never broke. It just kept getting stronger and stronger, eventually forming our band. And the relationship that I have with all my members it's really rare and unique, because we, like the members were saying previously, we're like a family. Right. You know, we discuss everything together. Even though I'm labeled as the manager, at the end of the day, we all sit together, we exchange ideas. The musicians, the vocalists all get together with their ideas when they're getting together in the sense of a new soundtrack or musically. Mm-hmm. We all get together and we put our own opinion in it. You know, right. It's never one directive all the way, you know, and I wouldn't want it to be that way either. I feel that everybody has a different take in music, and it's a combination that makes it what it is, you know, and it works. The relationship is great. It's really great between us. The boys, actually, I call them the boys, but they're all men, right? But they treat me with the utmost respect. It's really a true honor to be in this band. It's me being a female among men. Yes. It really is.
Is there sort of a routine with G6 Revolution, whether it's going to various venues or touring or just going to do charity events? What is that sort of routine that they have?
Well, regardless if we're performing or we're making soundtracks or just rehearsing, our routine is constantly in the band room. We try to do it every weekly or bi-weekly, a couple of days for the week at least, to get together and don't lose that connection that we have musically. We feel that it's important for the rehearsals, is a must. Mm-hmm. Regardless if we're performing or not, the rehearsal is a staple. And that keeps our band together, it keeps us refreshed, you know, and it keeps us in guidelines. So whatever we do have to do in the future, we're right on track for it. You know, we don't have to like do a cram session with everything. Right. So that's definitely something that our band is constantly in, is the rehearsals and putting that effort and time weekly without, you know, having to worry about the pressures of it when the show or the performance do come up. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we want to share another performance to show our audience what we're talking about, what it is that G6 Revolution does. When you get them as part of a feature, this is what you can expect. And this is in a studio setting, but just imagine this magnified, you know, how much ever time when they're on a stage with, you know, the crowd out there. This is just a studio setting that we're going to show you next, but you know, just use your imagination, you can, and you get the feel of it. They're just really, really, this really great band, and we want to share with you one of the performances in the Stealth Production Studios. Here is G6 Revolutions. Folks, this is a rare opportunity we're getting to see the behind the scenes or learn the behind the scenes of G6 Revolution by having Rita, the manager of G6 Revolution, on the show. And it's really a thrill to have you on here because then we get the lowdown about G6, and who better to get it from than the manager.
Confidential information.
Well, we'll see how far we can take that. But what's one thing that you can tell us about G6 Revolution that isn't known out there?
Well, there's quite a few, but to the audience, they don't know. And one thing I'm proud to say is that a lot of people maybe might think we're just a chutney soca band. We're limited to that, but we're not. G6 has a lot of talent. It has a lot of cultures mixed in it. And we do other functions as well as chutney soca. We do devotional work as well. We do charity. We do American-based events as well, and they're constantly reinventing themselves. They don't just limit themselves to one kind of music. Yes, we are a West Indian chutney soca band, but we do add other elements into our band as well, our music, the way we bring our music forward. And in the soundtracks coming up and the performance coming up, you'll be able to see exactly just that, something that you don't know yet.
Okay, and on that note, we wanted to ask, what is new coming up for G6 Revolution? What are some of the things you can tell us?
Well, currently right now we have quite a few, all the band members are actively bringing forth together their music, collaborating new soundtracks. I know the frontline singers, they're all in the process of doing some new tracks right now. All different, they all bring something totally different. We have the Bollywood side, we have the chutney soca side, and of course we have the soca and reggae side. So combined, some of them are witches duos together, and all that is in the works right now. So for the future, we definitely have some new soundtracks coming up. We also have a couple of our members that's possibly going to be entering the future chutney soca monarch competitions
Okay.
in Trinidad and Tobago, and that's a big thing.
Yes.
It's a really big thing in Trinidad. So very proud to be part of that, you know, and to get to that, get to that level where we can confidently say we're going out there and performing for what we believe in and love to do.
Yeah.
You know, whether you win or not, it's not about that, but it's being there and showing this side of G6 Revolution, that we're not just limited to one thing. So, you know, G6 definitely have a lot of things we're not limiting ourselves to. Any challenges comes our way, we're definitely taking it on.
Absolutely. Now, what is the schedule, or how can someone schedule an event with you? How can they contact you, contact G6 Revolution to have them on their event?
Well, you know, modern technology right now, right? Of
Yes.
course, by my phone number, right? Not only that, we have a wide arrangement of everybody being available on Facebook. Myself, Hair Guru H2 is my name on Facebook. Also, we have the G6 Revolution page, which is our fan page. All our fans and anybody interested in bookings can reach us through there. We have all our events updated weekly on there to let the fan base know what's happening. Also, if you want to view any of our videos or any of our latest soundtracks, that's on the G6 Revolution page as well as YouTube. You can view all of our tracks on YouTube. Actually, now with G6 and previous songs that some of the artists themselves have done in the past, they're all on YouTube. So you just link them by name, you know, and you can get a direct link. And also we do have our email address, which is g6revolution@gmail.com, which we're always updating and constantly keeping in contact with. So.
Okay, and I'm quite sure the schedule is probably packed because you guys have been quite busy.
Yeah.
And that just shows, you know, the success.
Yeah, definitely. We're not just limited to concerts and shows and public forums. We have a lot of private events too that we do, and when we're not in the public eye all the time. And in between that, we do have our devotionals it's part of our culture.
Right.
So we're in everything. We're definitely having our feet wet in every spectrum of the music arena. That's for sure.
Well, I'm sure all the fans are enjoying, you know, that, to be able to get such a diverse music entertainment when they have G6 Revolution present.
Sure.
You know.
Sure.
On that note, we're going to go back to the studios and get another performance for the audience. Do enjoy it. It's G6 Revolution.
You falling for my plane, girl. You falling for my bud. Listen to me, darling, and don't fall in love. Xposed G6 Stealth Production. You falling for my plane, girl, you falling for my bud. Listen to me, darling, and don't fall in love. You falling for my plane, girl, you falling for my bud. Listen to me, darling, and don't fall in love. When we were children, you did promise me that anytime you falling for me. It's true that when we were children, you did promise me that anytime you falling for me. Promise, girl, is something you should maintain. So come to me, my darling, to make love again. You falling for my plane, girl, you falling for my bud. Listen to me, darling, and don't fall in love. You falling for my plane, girl, you falling for my bud. Listen to me, darling, and don't fall in love. G6.
a little bit more about the musicians and the vocalists in G6 Revolution.
Well, G6 is made up of 6 foundational members, as I was saying before, but we essentially added on the additional members, 2 more, to make the band complete. We have 3 musicians, keyboardist Rajan Rama, we have our bass player Joel Chan, and our drummer Tyrone Pepe Matthews. And we have our 4 frontline singers, which is Ranjiv the Heartbreaker, of course, which everybody knows by his name, Vijay Arjun. We have Rodney Julius, which is our soca singer, and Rita Seebachan, which is our Bollywood singer. And together as a band, we are available for bookings as a band or as our individual soloists as well. Okay. So we do both because there is that demand for either a band or our soloist singers. Okay. So we are available, either way. Yes. And together our band makes up an amazing team of musicians and vocalists. Separately, of course, they do just an amazing job. But this is what brings G6 together. It's all of these elements combined into one.
Okay. Now, folks, before we wrap up, we'll be wrapping up pretty soon. The time just flies on Xposed,
of course,
right?
Of course.
So before we go, though, we'll take one more look at what the guys have done, the G6 Revolution has done in the studio at Stealth Productions. This is another one just for you. So enjoy it and come right back.
इस पल को मिलके आज मैं जरा मैं हूँ यहाँ तू है यहाँ मेरी बाहों में आ अभी जा ओ जाने जा दोनों जहाँ मेरी बाहों में आ अभी जा ओ जाने जा दोनों जहाँ मेरी बाहों में आ अभी जा Baby I love you Baby I love you Baby I love you Girl I love you so Baby I love you Yes I love you Baby I love you Girl I love you so Hey! हर दुआ में शामिल तेरा प्यार है हो बिन तेरे लम्हा भी दुश्वार है धड़कनों को तुझसे ही दरकार है तुझसे राहते तुझसे चाहते हर दुआ में शामिल तेरा प्यार है बिन तेरे लम्हा भी दुश्वार है धड़कनों को तुझसे ही दरकार है तुझसे राहते
Rita, it was such a pleasure to have you on Xposed TV. I want to thank you so much for being here.
The pleasure was all mine. It is a great indeed honor to be here at Xposed TV along with Stealth Productions. I must say I've always seen it online and watching it, and it's definitely nice finally to be part of it.
Oh, it was great to have you on as well as the band members.
Thank you. It's also on behalf of myself and G6 Revolution. We all are extremely honored to be here, and thank you for having us as well.
No, our pleasure. And to your audience, to G6 Revolution, all the musicians, and the G6 Revolution fans, you can get a hold of Rita by just going on Facebook, Hair Guru H2, or just send them a message on G6 Revolution just in case you would like to have G6 Revolution at your next event. You know it's going to be awesome. And to all our fans and audience, we thank you so much for joining us for this past interview. Know that you can go on to XposedTV.com to relive the whole interview in its entirety. Do so, and remember, I'm Sarah. This is another production by Stealth Productions. Support for Xposed TV is brought to you in part by Stealth Productions, providing video production services since 1998. Whether it's services in our studios or out on location, Stealth Productions is versatile in delivering and meeting its clientele's needs. Visit us online at stealthtv.com. Additional support is provided by 342436.com for feminine clothing that's old Hollywood glamour inspired, jolted with a modern twist for the perfect fit every time. Visit us online at 34-24-36.com or find us on Facebook.